welcome to the stream. Big up Glimpse and MCFR who have tuned in. Great to have you on. And FIFA who's just tuned in as well. Hope you're feeling well. What a win that was against Luton. Huge win. We progressed to the FA Cup quarter-finals, which is just massive for City. We are obviously defending our treble, and we obviously need to win the FA Cup to do that, and getting through to the next round of the FA Cup is a good way to start. So, surprised you didn't call me MCFC TV. Oh, I know, I've had a mare. Newcastle Blackburn is in pens. Oh, don't spoil me. I'll keep my eyes on that. But the quarterfinal draw is tomorrow, so you can bet that I will obviously go live for that. I'm gonna go one football so I can keep an eye on the penalty shootout better. Of course, I want Blackburn to go through, preferably. So let's hope. But anyway, lads, this game, the game that we just won. Who do I want in the quarterfinal? Coventry, or if Blackburn go through, Blackburn, or Southampton if they go through, or Leeds if they go through. But I take Blackburn. But anyways, lads, player ratings. Ortega, I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. I was tempted to give a 5.5, no more than a 6 though. I decided to be a bit positive. The reason he's been given a 6, I don't think he can do anything on that first goal, by the way. That's just a worldie. There's nothing he can do there. The second goal, although the strike is very good, and I wouldn't, push him to save that. Well, I mean, obviously I would, and if he saves it, it's a world-class save. But feel like Burnley were always doomed to fail. Didn't you smash them 6-0? We did last season in the FA Cup. I don't think we smashed them 6-0 this season, though. But Ortega, yeah, he effectively does create the second goal for Luton, which could have been really bad if it wasn't for City answering back really, really well. But other than that, he made a couple of good saves in different areas of the games. So I give him 6 out of 10. Walker, I'm giving him a 6.5. Couple of times where his defending wasn't as good, but early in the game, pretty sure Ake saved him. Would it be good to see a championship team go to Wembley? Yeah. Nice underdog story. I like an underdog story. My birthday on Derby Day, woohoo, says Ali Lolo, says FIFA. Well, let's hope it's a good birthday for you, and just a great day for me and every other City fan who lives. But yeah, Walker 6.5. Not a bad game. Got an assist, I'm pretty sure, on Kova's goal. So can't argue too much with that. And he played a beautiful ball in to help with Erling Haaland's hat-trick goal. Going on to John Stones. Absolutely brilliant performance. Really solid at the back. Stuff you just love to see. 7-0 win for us, says MCFR on your birthday. That would be insane. I'm not going to say anything, but getting these goals here, it's going to be putting us in a good feeling. No Lissandro Martinez for them. I don't know if Varane is injured or not. They've got no Højlund either, so no Luke Shaw as well. So injuries definitely in our favour, I feel. I'd take it. I'm going. Nice. Take it. That's a birthday present. If so, that's a goated gift, lad. And I hope now even more so, because losing and going to watch a game is just, United know a lot about losing 7-0. Yeah, I'm just getting battered in general. 6-3 last season, 7-0 last season. 5-0 the year before that, 4-0 the year before that, 4-1 the year before that. They just seem to take batterings. 1 year ago to the weekend, they got beat last 7-0. Oh, what a time it would be. But anyway, John Stones' brilliant performance, just solid. Same for Kanji and Ake, to be honest. Did very well. No paid two-hand from a mate, I know. Ah, sweet. Well, nonetheless, I hope you have a great day and a great birthday. I remember watching that 6-3 match. What a game. Yeah, lad. Great match. Especially for me. It's a shame that United got those 2 goals at the end of the game. They did not reflect on the scoreline. They did not have 3 goals in them. But, yeah, huge win it was back then. We bottled that 6-3. I mean, we didn't because we won the game, but 6-3 makes it feel like it was closer than it really was. United were not close in that game. We battered them. The 3 goals that meant nothing. If we kept going, it would have been 10. Yeah. We just let our foot off the gas, really. That's it. But yeah, really solid back from the back line today. The goal that we did concede, the second one mainly, bit messy at the back, but I mainly blame that on Ortega because he's the reason we're in a mess. Yeah, at the moment it's 2-1 on penalties for Blackburn. They're about to take their next penalty there. Yep, they've converted. It's 2-2. 2-2. Harvey Barnes missed one, and Sammy Samodics. I'm so sorry if I've butchered that. My mic issues fixed. Sweet. That means we can expect you going live very, very soon. My dad might be on the watch along on Sunday too, though. Sweet. That's really good. Kind of took inspiration from you. Is that okay? Of course it is, lad. Who am I to say that your dad can't come on your stream? Feel free, mate. Let's just hope he doesn't swear like my dad does. But anyway, going on to Nunes, I'm giving him 5.5. There were moments of goodness today, but a lot of his final moments were just shocking. Elliot Anderson has scored for Newcastle in the penalty shootout. It's 3-2 now. But TBH, Luton did well. Yeah, they did. They played well. They actually wanted to play football, which was great to see. I'm so happy that they didn't sit back. I know that's why we battered them, partly. But, they actually gave it a go. And look, they got 2 goals from it. They pressed. You could see, like a minute into the game, that was the direction of the game. That image of Man U fans editing empty seats? I saw that video. Oh, they do it all the time, lad. They do it all the time. But, yeah, Nunes. Oh, 3-3 on penalties. Blackburn convert. Nunes, absolutely, not absolutely terrible, but he just needs to nail the final moment. His shooting is poor. It's why he hasn't got a goal this season. And if he can nail the final pass in certain moments too, it's great. He played a really nice ball into Kevin De Bruyne, which helped us get the first goal. So he has good moments. I'm not going to take credit away from him, but he had a few more bad moments than he did good today, which is a shame because I really like the look of him. Do you think my live watch along thumbnail is decent? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is decent. Blackburn have rubbish fans, 50% of their stadium. What more does Haaland have to do to get a 10? Oh, man. Trust me, lad. My 10s are, insane. He can't miss if he gets a 10. You know, he did miss a chance today too. Alright? He can't miss any. You know? He has to be unplayable. And to be fair, we were unplayable today, but I know it is, and that's why he's gotten a 9. You know, not. You want to hear my rating system? So 6 is okay, 7 is good, 8 is great, 9 is just phenomenal, crazy, and 10 is just something outlandish, something just like you couldn't even imagine a player doing. Okay, let's say 5 goals in the UCL final is a 10. Yeah, that's a 10. A hat trick in the UCL final is a 10 because that is just insane. Haaland played brilliant. And to be fair, KDB and Haaland have gotten... This is the highest I've ever rated a player on stream. So, only Miniminter can get a 10 out of 10. Didn't he get that one on the Sidemen charity match? Semi-finals, second leg at the Bernabeu. Oh, don't even mention that. That just gives me flashbacks of the 3-1 defeat. Mbappe didn't get a 10 for the hat-trick in the World Cup final. That's rough. But anyways, going on to Kova, scored a lovely goal. I think Kroos should save it, but not going to take anything away. Oh, if he scores 5 at the Bernabeu, yeah, he gets a 10. That's crazy, mate. That's actually wild. Newcastle won on pens. Oh, you're joking. Oh, blooming heck. Flip you, Newcastle. I'd like to go get Coventry. I bet you Liverpool get Coventry. I bet you. They get Coventry or they get us. Can't rely on Blackburn. Apparently not, lad. Apparently not. Watch us get Newcastle at St James Park again. So tricky there, man. I know. It's so bad playing there. We are not going to be playing at home. I bet you anything. We didn't play at home against Spurs and we didn't play home against Luton. You know, we played home against Huddersfield. But, like, we won't play at home versus a Premier League team, I bet you. Man City vs Coventry at Wembley, I'll tell you that. But anyway. We're rarely at home anymore. Going on to Kovacic. 7.5 though. Yeah, scored a nice goal, like I mentioned. And goalkeeper probably should have made the save, but you know, wasn't too bad. And overall driving, passing, he was great. You know, driving forward and everything like that. Everything you expect from Mateo Kovacic, he delivered, I felt. So hopefully he keeps that up. Going on to Bernardo Silva, giving him a 7.5 too. Similar stuff. Got an assist. For Erling Braut Haaland, he was just brilliant today. Bernardo ran Luton ragged at times. Alvarez should get 4. The fella was on the pitch for like 10 minutes. I ain't giving Alvarez a 4. I give him a 5.5 at the most harsh I could be. But no lower than that. By the way, yes, I have agendas. I had a feeling. Walking Alvarez, I can't help it, lol. Oh, mates. But, yeah, Bernardo, great game, assist. Couldn't ask much more for him. Hopefully he keeps playing like that. Going on to KDB. He was brilliant. I can't help it, I'm so sorry. KDB, what a game. 4 assists. My man of the match, personally. My mate said Alvarez is Man City best player. he needs to get his head checked. Walker 5.5, 2 goals conceded as captain. Blow my neck. I dread to think what Ilkay Gundogan scores as captain were sometimes last season. But Alvarez, Man City's best player, he needs to get his head checked. He supports Villa. What is he on about? He's a great player, Alvarez. I love Alvarez. You know, I love the fella. But he's not City's best player. I wouldn't even say top 5. Top 5 City players, no particular order, by the way. Rodri, KDB, Haaland, Foden. And when he's up to the levels we know him to be, probably Diaz. Oh, I've heard it now. I've heard it all now, Glimpse, honestly. But KDB, what a game he had. Absolutely brilliant, man. Love the fella. Hopefully he continues to play like that. And just... Do you think Haaland relies on KDB quite a bit? Not really. He's still got a lot of goals without him, to be fair. You know, because KDB came back in January. Erling Haaland played 6 months without him and was Premier League top goal scorer, so I wouldn't say so. He's better with KDB, because of course he is. KDB is brilliant. KDB's the best midfielder in the world, so every player is better with KDB in the team. So he's at his best when KDB's playing with him, but he's still good without him. Man City are better with KDB, and that's a fact. Any team's better with KDB, you know. He's the best midfielder in the world, and he has been for a long time. Common knowledge. I thought you said Rodri was the best midfielder in the world. No, he is one of them. He's second best. He's best CDM in the world. Best CDM. But anyways, going on to Grealish, so unfortunate. Clearly rushed back from injury, which I'm not happy about. You know, he was clearly back, almost back, but it's obviously they've re-sparked it because he played. A shame, but this probably puts him out for United, which is just a shame. You know, he could have maybe started if he'd only came on for like the last 10 minutes of this game to get minutes in his legs. But that's not the case, sadly, and Jack Grealish is punished for it. Of course, you know, 8-goal thriller, yeah. MCFR thought we'd get 9 at some point, but yeah. So unfortunate on Grealish, and I really want him to come back, and when he comes back from injury, I want him to return even stronger, because I believe he can. Going on to Haaland though, 5 goals, he was so good. Phenomenal display from Mr. Erling Haaland, you know. Just, when he's playing like that, unplayable. And do I think we can beat Liverpool at Anfield? I think we can beat anyone at anywhere, you know. We can beat Liverpool at Anfield. It's not easy, and it doesn't necessarily mean we will. But we could beat them at Anfield. They're definitely not... they're not unbeatable, Liverpool. This isn't the best Liverpool side we've ever seen. So, I back us to beat Liverpool. This isn't the best City side you've ever seen either, but... yeah, I think we could beat Liverpool at Anfield. Because we have to, and we know we have to. But subs, I won't spend too long on them. Doku, Liverpool are unbeatable at Anfield, but I like your confidence. Are they unbeatable at Anfield? I know they had a rough patch last season, yeah. But I'd like you to remember, they went 2-0 up at Anfield against Real Madrid in the Champions League, and Real Madrid beat them 5-2. You know, that was only last season. I know Liverpool having an off season last season, but 2-0 up at Anfield, no one thought they were going to lose. I mean, in the premise, I mean, isn't UCL though where Liverpool should be at their best? A European night is like just magical at Anfield apparently. And 2-0 up. I don't think Liverpool are impossible to beat at Anfield. I just think they're extremely difficult to beat at Anfield, and it's why no one has done it properly in a while. But Jeremy Doku, he played good today. I felt gave it a goal a couple of times. He's got a better output than Nunes, which is quite clear. He's got so much room to grow, Doku. If he can just control the game a bit better, he's got such a high ceiling. True, but even Anfield was, they still went unbeaten at Anfield. Last season? Because I know they didn't last season. They almost went unbeaten last season, which is just crazy. But it's going to be tough, and, there's a chance we don't win. But I'd like to mention, when City played Liverpool at Anfield, not last season, season before, when we drew 2-2, we had a chance to beat them. We ran in 1-on-1 on goal. Mahrez fumbled it. It was him or Sterling who fumbled it, and we drew the game because of it. Last minute chance, I believe. So, but I understand where you come from. Man City are capable of winning, just don't see it. I think 1-1. I think that is very possible. I would take a draw at Anfield, but we need to win. We can't lose. If we lose, then we could be done. But Jeremy Doku, I thought he came on from the bench and did a good job, did the business, and I hope he keeps doing a good job, to be honest. So good, and with such a high ceiling, I just want him to get better and better. A draw is definitely better for Liverpool. A draw is better for Liverpool because it keeps the top of the league, assuming that they win every game from now until that game. But if you win your game in hand, do you go top of the league? We've won our game in hand and we're not top of the league. We're 1 point behind Liverpool, but if we win every game we have left in the season, we've won the league. So that's how I'm looking at it. But that applies for Liverpool as well. But the rest of the subs were barely on to do anything. There were good moments. Alvarez showed a good moment when he ran into the box and gave it a shot. That was nice. Oscar Bob didn't really get to do much. Rico Lewis did give away the ball at one point, which is a shame, but again. How many points are Arsenal behind? Oh, I think they're like 1 point behind, mate. Let me check. 1 point. There are 2 points behind third and first. Breathe that in. That's the tightest this title race has ever been. I've never seen a title race this close. There are 2 points between third and first. Do you see it as a 2-horse race or a 3-horse race? I think Arsenal have got every shout, but I am more worried about Liverpool. I'm more worried about Liverpool than I am Arsenal. But I'm still worried about Arsenal. Because they are doing very good at the moment. Everything just seems to be gelling for them. So, by no means do I write them off. But I'm more worried about Liverpool, personally. But that does conclude my match review. What a win this was, lads. Derby Day up next. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be huge. Big up to everyone who tuned in to this stream. Glimpse, FIFA, MCFR, and anyone who watches this back. Big up to you. Thank you for tuning in. Back tomorrow live with the FA Cup draw. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.